Welcome to the Taverton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
How do you stretch your food that far?
It's complicated. Hard to explain without going into lengthy detail. But I'd be happy to send some to your ship, along with my process notes.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
What does Taverton mean?
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means... If it's a location, like this, it's more...
What if you need to meet your Taverton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure you'll...
Don't get me started. I'd like a drink. That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
They should put jar on every resistor.
Man is impervious to flotation.
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Nav sent. Real change in tone after that Kett facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason. Hey, Ryder. This place is brilliant. There's a lot we can learn from the Angara. Pathfinder. Pathfinder.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin. Hey, kid. Hey, kid.
I'm so glad you're back. And in one piece this time.
I was in one piece last time.
He lets the bastard go to his head. Neither of you are as pretty as Linda. Ha, doesn't seem so tough.
You're all
Don't pay it any attention.
Okay, I have a scar for you. Look at this. Not bad. Saw Moran's assistant in here the other day. Andromeda.
That surprises me. He always seems so distant.
Can't believe the Moshai's back.
Ryder, I took a look at the plants you sent. Good news, they're edible.
So we can grow them on the Nexus?
Not just these. If the genetic makeup is similar, but I need to be sure. Get us...
Oh, here. Welcome to my favorite place in the galaxy. Pavara, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter. Pathfinder, I've been studying the helmet you found, and it's got me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
For you? Anything.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the sound of that. I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed. Areas only... There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries. What I ask is this. If you ever find your...
I already found...
This is unfamiliar to me. It's clearly centuries old. Is it not? The implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
Does that win me any points?
I'd say you're getting there.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me, but it's got a long way to go. And my people will come here to learn.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
Any insight you...
We don't know much. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
You said the helmet was touched...
I think... Storms. I'm no younger than...
I kind...
So did I. When you retired.
Do you miss...
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
I'll come back.
Stars.
That figure really is something.
Avela thinks it's an ancient deity.
Something about it calls to me, like a friend.
Oh, it's you.
Hope you're not calling me it.
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
What's your job,
Aylin and I help Avela with her study.
So you make relics look...
Do as I can. She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen.
I'll leave you to...
Pathfinder.
I'll leave you...
I've heard so much about you.
Sure it?
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
Are you a relic hunter?
Actually, I started. Eventually, that led me to the repository.
I take it you help run this.
Nalan and I are available.
Why?
Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
I'll let you get back to it.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live...
Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault pure...
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That...
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but whatever it is, I promise. I'll get over it lickety-split.
Be sure you do. You're a handful. Even sober.
You can handle me, Ryder. Whenever you want. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Have something I can do for you?
Can I get a few of those?
More than one? You...
What do you mean?
You really are new to Helios. This carapo feeds one. Or we can break it down into nutrient paste and feed... Raw fruit is rare because it's excessive. A luxury. Better to make the most out of it, right?
Is that what you...
Of course. It gives us the new... The food we grow is precious. And once in a while...
As appetizing as paste sounds, I'll stick to fresh fruit.
At least pay a visit to the Tavitan and try it out. I'll send a few fruits to your ship in the meantime. A gift.
Not today, Nexus.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me. Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the...
Liam, what's going on?
I, figured we should head up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
If someone wants trouble, I'm not afraid.
Ruling in the market won't help. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Baran told me what to scan. I still owe her, but it's better. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Was this an attempt?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked. There's only so much Jar can tell us. So I did what we do back. Bend the rules.
You do what you have to.
I don't want to. Like I said, the last people who showed up out of the blue. I don't want us getting lumped in with them. And I really... Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
Let's not push our luck. We'll save the market.
Good idea, Pathfinder. Pathfinder.
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
Well,
I could get you.
We take turns living here. You can see why.
I love
the air. Thank you for making sure that the squad behaves while on Aya. That's not how Paran... I caught Liam on the bridge the other day, teaching Suvi and...
Okay.
Don't fret. The marriage can be dissolved. Ryder.
Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full-spectrum analysis of your biology?
You haven't even told me.
Danfra, biological researcher. This is my home.
Are you looking for...
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
I can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I came to this galaxy with my...
But you still carry on his legacy. Family is everything. What will your family look like in 5 generations?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder. You have questions? Be quick.
How do you stay busy when you're not...
I research and
That sound...
Only to those who threaten Aya.
It can't have been easy.
Before them, it was the Scourge.
It says a lot that you...
We'll go much further.
Did you scan me on your own?
I'm a scientist.
All that information...
Of course not. Angara share knowledge. It's how we survive.
What else did your scan reveal?
You're strong, tough. But much of Helios is in...
Never have. How do humans stack up?
You lack biological advantages, but your technology may offset that.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, yes.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
I assume you're the human everyone... If you're looking for treatment, I'm afraid I don't know unless you can make use of the ion beds.
If Jal takes a hit on my watch, can you point me to resources?
So you're considering all... I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries. You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
Is there something special?
They're filled with a negatively... The gel works with our natural electricity.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
So you guys are electric...
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel. We use it for short-range communication, heal, I admit, I was a...
Some of us are biotic.
I would be interested to study biotics.
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
Are you getting enough sunlight?
Plenty.
And the ion bed? They've calibrated it.
Everything is fine, Taoshe. Stop worrying.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a data pad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Moved in Vayon to replace them? No, 6. We out of food in 2 days. Had ammo in 3.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many kit, not enough resistance. Have a team that's been in the field for 6 months. They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a kit outpost, but I don't know.
If they could do it alone.
Hitting the enemy in one place leaves us vulnerable elsewhere. This is the hardest part of my job.
Let's go over this again, everyone. Center, ground, focus. That's our durability combat. What we're doing right now.
I expect you to take good care of Joel out there.
I will. I'm sure he'll return.
Don't worry about him. You... Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That... exaltation.
The more we understand the Ket,
the more I know, the more... What do you need?
You've been fighting Ket a long time.
Your wars...
It's still a war.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
Any idea where they came?
Each of our colonies heard a different story. They came from far... Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
Do the Kett have a favorite strategy?
They switch tactics.
They must have some weak.
They're vulnerable to brute force. That's enough.
The Kett aren't mindless monsters.
Slaves, resources, power.
You didn't see the exaltation process.
They convert us against us. Every culture has its purpose. Theirs is to take whatever they want.
There's no official Angara.
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. We kept fighting, but our civilians were disorganized. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the...
How is the Resistance?
Loosely, we operate in cells. If the Kett capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
How did you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My last contact I had with...
They could still be alive.
Didn't figure you for an optimist.
What success?
Enemy casualties are up 600% in 3 years. Every time we destroy a facility.
And you're not fighting?
We'll see.
I've seen armed people in uniform.
Aya police. Purely ornamental.
You don't think they're necessary?
If things go bad?
That's up to the governor. What do you think of your governor?
She governs Aya.
Way to avoid the question.
I can always count on Paran to offer.
You respect her?
She holds her own. Not many do.
What's your story?
You're not...
I'd just like to know who I...
You want to know what it's like being me? I wake up every morning to fight a war. I send people. If I'm lucky, there are more dead Kett than resist.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
I hope the initiative is...
The initiative? Sounds so unthreatening.
That's kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to...
That's what invaders all...
We're not invaders.
Of course.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
Wish I could join in down there. I could use a workout. Getting lots of stairs. Reminds me of being on Thessia for Asari commando training. We're the aliens.
For some Angara, we're the only humans they'll ever see. That's huge.
Whatever happens, we'll make a better show than the Kett. I saw a few Angara crying on my way here. Wonder if they heard about exaltation. I wanted to stop and say... something. But what can you say? Starting to wish I'd brought a chair. Spectacular, isn't it? Aya's the kind of world we dreamed of. We're lucky the Angara are welcoming us. Good to see you.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons over my objections.
Hey, selling an alien weapons would make me nervous too.
I don't do this for Ephra. I respect the Moshae. Ryder, I analyzed all the food samples you sent. You're good to go. Everything is safe.
You sure?
Liam already ate the Peripo, and he's not dead.
Good enough for me.
I passed my data along to the Nexus. Congratulations, Ryder. We have food.
Ryder, Liam's looking for you.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I found that plant you wanted.
Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like moving.
I like them. Just not when Gil is glowering at me.
What's going on? Oh, come on, think. Think! I need something.
Who are you talking to?
Ryder, shit. You shouldn't sneak up on someone like that. I'm just talking to myself. Don't tell me you never do that.
You seem stressed.
No kidding. I'm not built for this kind of homesteading. Don't like people knowing where I am, where my stuff is. Ugh!
You've got to relax. You're starting to stress me out.
I'd like to. I need to. Yes. When I felt like this back home, I'd look for a zero-G chamber, or at least an isolation tank. Someplace to just drift away. I could really use that now.
If I may, gravity can be overridden in the escape pod. You can create a zero-G chamber.
Of course! Sam, you're a genius. It's easy. It'll make a huge difference, Ryder. You'll see. You know, there's room for two.
That's all I need to hear.
And this should do it. Close your eyes. Relax. Let yourself go. Ah, this hits the spot. Ryder?
Yeah?
There's something else that would relax me.
What's that?
That's the spirit. Wanna fool around? Doesn't matter if you have something else going on. I can be utterly discreet. Just fun. Two people blowing off steam. No strings attached. Only if there's no strings.
I'm into you, Peebee. I'd want it to mean something.
Oh. Huh. Good to know.
Let's not rush things. Just enjoy this. I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squad. What's up?
Is there more about Kalinda you want to...
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador. Respected. With her position, the initiative sought her out. Kalinda was the one who got me but things went south soon.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under...
I like it when you...
Have I flirted with... Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless.
Thanks for chatting.
You know it.
Wait, Lexi, your dad was touring
What's that supposed to mean? Here we go.
You know, how uptight you are.
I am not uptight.
Not even 300 years old and fussing at us like a matriarch.
I'm a doctor. Fussing's part of the job. Need something?
I saw another of Dad's mem. I was in this one. Sarah, we were home visiting.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
Dad gave me a push, but
Maybe not actively, but he had some influence.
I'll let you get...
I'll be here if you need me.
Hey, Ryder. You know where to find me.
So the Angara were fighting their own this whole time. Fuck.
Wonder how Joel's taking it.
Not well.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story? Anytime.
Hey.
Ryder?
Something I should know about?
Hey, I was just... I told you I screwed up. Remember Varand? Contacting the Angara? So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
Of course we are.
Yeah, because...
Why would you do that?
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. No. So I took initiative. Gave her... Varand was... She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our...
Why didn't you alert...
If they have her info, they have our comms. The Nexus... I won't risk that. Bad en... Like I said, I screwed up.
We'll take care of it before...
It's a... I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed...
That's what he said. I'll forward the visual to the bridge for when you want... Still waiting to find that pirate hiding place. To get Varand and the damn data I passed her.
He must like it in here.
He ate half our chocolate supply. Do you have any idea what I could have traded for that?
There will be
maybe not right now.
I get you, pal. Your name chats are not nothing coming up.
My reports from Ephra. I don't understand how the Roka manages to recruit so...
I'm going to do it. I've run all the tests. It's non-toxic. If we're going to live here, someone has to take the plunge and actually try to eat things.
Dr. Tapero, please do something.
Don't do it, Suvi.
You told on me. I thought we were friends. You, sir, are uninvited from all my parties. Anything I can help with?
What can I do for you?
What do you think?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Tell me something else about...
O'Connell, our system... But he... For 2 days...
Giant, like Arcturus back home.
Far more remote, I'm afraid.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. I found something. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
All right, we're set to go. Somewhere.
This is on me. I'll take care of it. Any sign of the pirates who took my contact?
There's too much background radiation. Could be anything hiding out there. All that debris in orbit.
That tracks. Heard they were scavengers. I'd hoped Bradley or some of our colonists would follow. Join in.
We'll make do with what we've got.
Somewhere out there is a ship full...
Thanks to you.
Yes, thanks to me. I say we play to their scavenger routes. We've wasted enough time. Let's hit the go button, shoot pirates, and save people. We've got this.
All right, I'm in. Let's do... whatever this is.
Yeah, I thought you'd... Wait, what? I mean, yeah, hell yeah! We play this right, they'll deliver us just where we need to go. I have a plan.
Not loving this plan, Liam.
Come on. Hiding in derelict cargo to get scavenged. Sure, we don't know what we're up against. Neither do they. Trojan horse simple.
The Greeks didn't need to worry if Troy had air.
There's air. Whoa. This isn't right.
Liam, you said to expect pirates. This is a catch ship. A big one.
Change of plan? Okay, it's a catch ship. But scavenging isn't their MO.
Alarms, Liam.
Doesn't change why we're here. Find around and get out. Somehow.
Alarms, Liam.
I know!
Move it! That cargo is your...
What the? Tell Caleb we have stows. We have stows!
Definitely not kept running this thing. Shut them down!